Smoking cigarettes is a choice a person makes knowing that there can be consequences. Smoking can kill you, harm the ones around you, and smoking provides absolutely no benefit. Someone you know has probably been affected by the harms of smoking, and hopefully you know how bad of a habit it is. My name is Alex Gruber, and warning you about the dangers of smoking is important to me because hopefully it will get my mom, who has had cancer twice, to finally quit. I have lived with smokers for 20 years and I hate being around it. I have read research from the Erasmus Medical School in Rotterdam, from the Boston Medical School, from almost every cancer association, and many online research papers talking about the effects of smoking. More specifically, I am going to be talking to you and showing you some slides of the effects of smoking on your health, the effects of smoking on the environment, and how you can get involved to help people stop smoking. There are some obvious health risks of smoking and some less obvious risks. Here are some of the more common and well-known effects that smoking can have on your body. Lung cancer risks increase 50 to 100% for each cigarette you smoke each day. Heart disease risks increase roughly 100% for each pack of cigarettes you smoke per day. Each cigarette costs the smoker 5 to 20 minutes of life. Each smoker is at twice the risk of dying before the age of 65. Many of you probably already know about these risks of smoking, but there are so many things that are coming out that show what else smoking can affect. New studies by the Erasmus Medical School in Rotterdam have shown that smoking can increase the risk of Alzheimer's. In the study, they pointed out that none of the 6,870 men and women ages 55 and over had Alzheimer's before the study. The study took 2 years, and 146 people developed dementia, and 105 developed Alzheimer's. It was later found that people who smoked were 2.3 times more likely to develop Alzheimer's than those who had never smoked. Besides the effect that smoking has on Alzheimer's, according to the Boston Medical School, it also affects your reproductive system. Due to the negative effects on the blood vessels because of smoking, your body is unable to reproduce for as many years as you could have been if you were not a smoker. Smoking also affects the people around you. People die from secondhand smoke and develop diseases due to secondhand smoke. I would like to show you some images of what smoking can do to you and your body, and some facts about smoking as well. Please note that these images are graphic. "90% of lung cancer cases are associated with smoking. Cigarette smoke contains over 60 known carcinogens, a substance capable of causing cancer in living tissue. Women who smoke and take hormone therapy are more likely to die of lung cancer. Of current smokers in the U.S., over 46,000 have lung cancer. Of former smokers in the U.S., 138,000 have lung cancer." On the left is a healthy lung, and on the right is a lung with smoking-related cancer. Emphysema, a condition in which the air sacs of the lungs are enlarged and damaged, causing breathlessness. Of current smokers in the U.S., 1,273,000 have emphysema from smoking. Of former smokers in the U.S., 1,743,000 have emphysema from smoking. Smoking is the primary cause of emphysema. One of the most common lung diseases is also emphysema. All pictures are lungs with emphysema. Heart disease. Smoking increases blood pressure and the tendency to get blood clots. Smoking decreases HDL, your good cholesterol, which adds to the risk of heart disease. Over 174,000 people die each year from smoking-related heart disease. Secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke is classified as a known human carcinogen by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Each year in the U.S., secondhand smoke is responsible for 46,000 deaths from heart disease in non-smokers who live with smokers, about 3,400 lung cancer deaths in non-smoking adults, and 150,000 to 300,000 lung infections like pneumonia and bronchitis in children younger than 18 months. Now that you have seen some images and facts on diseases of smoking, let me talk to you about the effect that smoking has on our environment. About 30% of people in the United States are smokers. There are over 4,000 chemicals that are in cigarette smoke that are in turn being released and polluting the air. Not only do cigarettes affect the air, but it affects the sea as well. Every day, millions of cigarette butts are thrown on the ground. A large amount of these butts end up in the sea, lakes, rivers, etc. Fish, animals in the water, and animals on land sometimes mistake these cigarette butts filled with chemicals as food and eat them, which can cause them to die. I would like to show you another set of slides that have facts about the chemicals found in cigarettes and the effects they have on the environment. Chemicals found in cigarettes. Arsenic is found in tobacco smoke. Acetaldehyde is in tobacco smoke and is a hazardous air pollutant. 69 animal and/or human carcinogens are in tobacco smoke. Hydrogen cyanide is in rat poison. It's also in cigarette smoke. Benzene, arsenic, and cyanide are all poisons and are all found in cigarette smoke. Formaldehyde preserves the dead and is found in cigarette smoke. 3 chemicals found in explosives are also in cigarette smoke. The science of smoking. Smoking causes impaired lung growth during childhood and adolescence. One cigarette company biologically engineered tobacco plants to have twice the normal level of nicotine. Nicotine reaches the brain within 10 seconds after smoke is inhaled. Ammonia, which is found in cigarette smoke, boosts the impact of nicotine. Big tobacco cigarette companies. In 1974, the Reynolds Tobacco Company explored targeting customers as young as 14. In 1972, a tobacco company considered adding honey to cigarettes because teenagers like sweets. And in 1985, a tobacco VP said in an interview related to smoking-related deaths, "We should ban sleep thin, since most people die in their sleep." Those were just some of the things that you can find in cigarettes and only some of the information about tobacco companies. Another thing I would like to talk about is getting involved. If you know someone in your life and it is important for you to see them get healthy and quit smoking, there are many different ways to help them. You can go to your local hospital and ask about support groups for people trying to quit smoking. For my last slideshow, I would like to show you some different ways to get involved. The Truth Company is a younger anti-smoking company. They focus on the facts. On the website, you can sign up to get information to get involved with spreading the word, sign up family members or friends, and crowd their inbox with information on why smoking is bad, and join the Truth team. Support groups. At all participating Integris Health Centers, they offer a support group or program called Fresh Start. They meet once a week for an hour and offer help to quit smoking and support for those trying. Talk to your local churches, schools, and activity centers to see if they offer lectures or speak to the people involved about the dangers of smoking. Think about visiting your local hospital to pick up brochures and hand them out at your school, church, etc. As you can see, there are many different ways to get involved and help the people around you. I hope that this speech has persuaded you to reconsider smoking or help the ones you love. The effects of health, environmental effects, and overall dangers have many cons, and I have yet to find a pro. Thank you.
Can we talk now?